Why, hello there. I'm Doseku, and welcome to Octavia in the Underworlds Cello. Sounds promising so far, doesn't it? So I think it's time we start this game. You know what? Yes, I would in fact like to do voice and text. Oh yeah. Yeah, sure, let's do this.
Somewhere at the edge of the ever-free forest.
How much longer, Vinyl? My hooves are killing me.
Just a bit further. You ready to party down with every pony?
Not exactly. I would much rather be composing another piece at home, instead of trudging around in a forest filled with bugs and dangerous creatures.
Don't be such a stick in the mud, Octavia. There's plenty of them in that puddle over there. You get my joke? Because there's the puddle, and then I'm sure you got it.
I can't believe that the mayor would be brash enough to hold a party in the middle of nowhere.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure? Having a nightmare night party in the middle of the woods sounds awesome. If anything, the wild animals will be stoked that I'm bringing some mad beats for them.
Well, it's just that
What? What's up?
we've been walking for a while now, and I can't help but wonder, we wouldn't happen to be lost now, would we?
Not a chance. The directions on the invitation were super clear. Besides, you are traveling with an expert navigationalist.
That's not a word, Vinyl.
Whoa, I'm getting wicked flashbacks of my old English teacher. You sound just like her.
Either way, I can't help but question the path we're taking. I swear I've seen that one mud puddle full of sticks before.
Maybe you've been looking in a mirror. See what I did there? I brought back the old joke.
Meanwhile, at the other end of the forest. Hey, Caramel, what's swinging?
Nothing much, but ain't we missing a couple of ponies?
It's still early. The ladies will be hopping in any time now, I bet.
I hope they ain't lost. The forest is a mighty big place.
Relax. I wrote down the directions and their invitations myself. There's no way they can.
What? Dag blast it. Who put you in charge of the invitations?
The mayor did? What about it?
Do you remember when we went to that one restaurant that one time?
Oh, I sure do. A bit stiff for my usual fare, but the waitresses were easy on the eyes.
Right. But what I'm saying is, you got up to find the coach room, and it took you 20 minutes to find it. And when you did find it, it took you 20 more minutes to find your way back to the table.
What's your point?
I'm saying you can't navigate your way out of an empty barn with glowing signs going to the exit, let alone right directions on how to get here.
Hey, it's cool, buddy. I made sure I was doing it right. Everybody else will hear it, didn't they? Besides, there's only one mansion at the edge of the forest. You can't miss it.
I suppose.
See? Now let's go mingle. Don't worry. They're fine.
See, here we are. I told you I wouldn't get us lost.
Well, I suppose congratulations are in order. You've successfully led us safely to our destination without getting us hopelessly lost or eaten by wild beasts. I have, however, one more concern.
And what would that be?
Why is the mansion emitting an eerie green glow?
Oh, sweet! They must have installed lighting effects. This is gonna be kickin'!
Vinyl, I hear some sort of spooky noises.
Yeah, it's a nightmare night party after all.
It's awful creepy.
They really outdid themselves on the decorations, huh?
Well, it's been a great night and ever so much fun, and I'm so glad I came. But I think it's time for me to get going.
Oh, come on, TV. You promised that you were gonna try to have fun and that we'd have a good time. You're not gonna leave me hanging, are ya?
No, of course not.
Then open the door and let's get this party started!
Oh, why do I always get dragged into these situations? What I wouldn't give for a lovely cup of Earl Grey right now.
Alright, and it looks like we're in the game
I
proper.
wish I brought along a vacuum cleaner. This house is in dire need of it.
What, and ruin all the work that they put into making this place look absolutely spooktastic? I don't think so. Now, the invitation said in order to get in, we gotta find the key first.
Find it? Why couldn't they have just let us in?
Come on, it's just like a game, you know? Two frightened young mares stumbling across a creepy old house in the middle of the forest. Don't you ever, role play or anything?
I most certainly do not.
Wow.
Well, at least this is all just play pretend. It is all just play pretend, isn't it?
Oh, of course it is. Now, where do you think that key is?
I think I can make an educated guess.
It's probably under the mattress, but let's try prepping her up here.
Whoa, Miss Grabby Hooves. My main is fine the way it is.
Rubbish. A formal occasion demands a formal appearance.
I'm fine, Tavy. I brushed my mane last Thursday, and there's still plenty of gel in it.
These guys are like the odd couple, aren't they? Because I actually don't know if these two live together or not, but at some points it seems like they do, but it's hard to tell. So let's take a look. Well, at least they're good friends.
Don't forget, the deal is, I come with you to your nightmare night party thing, and you wash the dishes. With soap. Not wabs.
Just trying to get you off your cello for a while so you can go out and actually have some fun for once. Is that a crime?
See, it's right there. It makes me think that they live together like they're roommates or something.
Couldn't we
No.
celebrate Nightmare Night in a house that's a little more well kept?
Boring! If you want an actually scary party, you gotta have it in a rundown wood heap like this place.
And I agree with her. Octavia seems to be the party pooper of this group.
Couldn't we celebrate Nightmare Night?
Boring!
Oh, well
Yeah, well.
done, Matt. How delightfully quaint for a supposedly haunted house.
So, you know what the key is, right? There it is. Let's grab it.
Oh man, it's a skeleton key! Get it? Get it, Tavy? Yeah?
At least it's not clown themed like the mayor did last year.
At least that's true. So I guess we gotta use the key on it. It's a cliche yet spooky key. Ooh.
Oh yeah!
Alright.
Mine's
Oh.
gonna be in the house!
Quite literally, too.
Oh yeah, the mayor said to put the key back for the other invited party animals. So yeah, let's get on that before we go inside.
I suppose.
You might want to lift the mat first.
Yeah, I know. Let's do that. Bip. And there we go. Nice.
This all seems like a strangely arbitrary sequence of events that we have to perform just to enter a house.
Hey, remember what I always tell you. Don't question the fun, Tavy. Don't question the fun.
Yeah, Tavy. Jesus. Let's get this rolling. And, unfortunately, no, we cannot actually save right here. There's a specific spot we can do it at. Maybe. There's probably behind that door with the book on it. Well, there goes Vinyl. Bye, Vinyl. And now we're overreacting. Ooh, that sounds bad. So, it seems we are stuck in the house. Maybe it's part of the party, you know? Yeah, maybe it shouldn't be that bad at all. Sounded like something off to our left. Oh, it is. Yeah, cool. Yeah, maybe she got out of the basement, I suppose, right? So let's see what's over here. Oh, it's a dining room? First word, Magica. Alright. Feels like we should keep that in mind, but let's take a closer look at this thing. Enjoy your meal, my son. Mom. Aw. So let's see what's in here. Ooh. Yeah, that looks like a pony head with a key in its mouth. And it's still partially alive? Ooh. Really, that's all it took to make you give up, huh? Let's make this a short game, I suppose. Oh. Thankfully, Vinyl and her words of wisdom about not leaving her hanging got us out of this stupor. I want to get rid of the voices in her head, too. Alright. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Well, it seems Octavia is aware of the narrator of this game. That's actually a pretty neat concept here. No, my friend, the narrator is just a voice in your head. It's like a novel. Oh, that's nice. At least it won't hurt us. But we are still going crazy, and I think that's the house. I can just imagine just some old British man being the narrator here, which would be kind of fun. Maybe James Earl Jones, perhaps Patrick Stewart. Alright, so this is one of the couple places that we can save the game at. We'll get to another spot later on, but this is just so we can avoid the intro for now. Because it is possible to die, and to die a lot if you don't know what you're doing. Here we are. Let's save. Alright, so I get the feeling we don't want to try to pry that key out without something else besides our hooves. So let's take a look at this thing over here. Looks cool, right? There's anything in here. Second word. Agua. Yeah, we certainly can, but there's no glass of water anywhere nearby at the moment. Oh, next. Yeah? It's true. Breaking through that X there might just break the drawer. Logically thinking, I'm going to assume something else has to be put in that spot, right? And we'll be looking at that later, though. Perhaps. But let's take this cool bowler hat. Now we're on job, right? And I think I'm gonna need this ladle. Yeah! Cool, cool, cool. Hey, thanks, voice in our head. So basically, if you weren't paying attention, it's telling us that we can combine items in our inventory. Unfortunately, the bowler hat won't actually combine right now with the ladle. We need something else. I wonder whose birthday it was. Yeah, let's. So you got the mom pony, the kid, and the father. Father is oddly scratched out. Maybe the father's dead. And considering the kind of place we're in right now, that would make sense. And I guess we'll take this pan. Because I think it's going to go well with our ladle, right? And of course, the puns. Alright, so let's see if it does. Yeah. Perfect! Now we just need to figure out what to use it with. Third word, Villaruppa. God, don't be so rude. The narrator's just trying to have fun. I'm gonna take that though, because I get the feeling we need this for something. Maybe. It's very dapper. Alright, so we know we can make some noise. I still don't know what the Red peppers are for, but I'm pretty sure we'll find out later. Alright, so what's over here? Oh, it seems Vinyl's alright. Unless it's Pinkie Pie down there. Now, as of yet, this is in fact the demo of the game, so I'm wondering if the complete version, when it does come out, will actually have all these lines voice acted. I'm actually pretty interested to see what they'd all sound like in the different environments here. Hopefully not all like Caramel though, because he was the one that sounded the worst out of the ones we've heard so far in the intro. Here's another thought. If they're taking the one pony who has a bad sense of direction to get here, is it possible that the other guests of this house, besides the one that's been there for a very long time, were actually supposed to come to the party that we're off to? Or were off to prior to running into this misadventure? You and your jokes, Vinyl. You and your jokes. Alright, so I feel as I should talk about the little color bar to the right there. That is our sanity meter, as it were. Uh oh, it's a Timberwolf. Let's not deal with that right now. So anyway, what happens is, as time goes on, your sanity will start to decrease, and that little meter start going to go up, right? So right now we're encroaching on the yellow area, and the background portrait shows that. If we get up to the red, it's game over. So right now we're asking for help on how to deal with this Timberwolf. Well, of course, the joke. Not that bad. Ooh, nice. Ah, there it is. The pots and pans. So that's our indication that we should be using the pots and pans on the Timberwolf. In fact, you can use the pots and pans without getting the tip from Vinyl here. But I felt it'd at least be nice to know who tells you get to if you're kind of stuck. Because that's what Vinyl's purpose here is, to give you hints, more or less. And of course, talk about the background of what's going on just a bit. So let's see who's down there with Vinyl. Got a bat pony. Of course there'd be one. Delivery guy. And a beekeeper. I couldn't tell you how they got there. I'm assuming they tried to follow directions from that one music pony at the actual party and they got lost. So here's a fun fact. This game is actually inspired by games such as Uninvited, Shadowgate, and of course Deja Vu. Now this is a horror-themed game, so it's going to pull most of its influence, if not nearly all of it, from Uninvited, from way back in the NES days. And those games were essentially point-and-click adventures much like this, with a timer much like we have right now. Except the timer in those games were normally torches, while this one's a sanity meter to make things a little more updated. Alright, well, we'll catch you later, Vinyl, and it looks like we're in the yellow now. Yeah, let's do it. And of course, Octavia does not like the narrator thinking that we're just going to drink it and go. We gotta do it with class. And of course, Octavia is quick to reiterate that she is not Vinyl Scratch. Again, we had to do it with class. Now, of course, we can only take one drink of that, honestly. And it doesn't heal us all the way, but it's partial at least. Oh shoot. So going for the key woke up the Timberwolf, which was sleeping. So now we gotta deal with it. Thankfully, Vinyl said, hey, pots and pans might work. Ooh. Alright, cool. And it looks like it dropped us off back over here for some reason. Nah, you know what? That's alright. So, we've searched the kitchen area. What's over here? Yeah, it is indeed a big spider. Wait, was that a knife fang spider too? So that cuts? Okay, it only present as big as a bread box. We're much bigger than that, so we should be fine. Of course, unless we mess with it and it decides to kill us. Thanks, voice in our head. Ooh, sweat drops. I didn't notice that before. Alright, so let's look over here. small lock, a chest with a lock on it. Let's see. Oh yeah, it opens up. Nice. Alright, so what do we want out of this? Let's see, looks like I want... Make sure it works and get that, our oil. And I think we're gonna take this. Perfect. Wow. Yeah, you bring that up a few times. Alright, so... This game actually does have a way for you to pick up a lot of useless items. And you have a very limited inventory to work with. So what you're seeing here is a partial run that you're not going to see me pick up a lot of useless items, to be sure. So let's force this thing open. Rusty, eh? Well, going by adventure game logic, there's only one thing that'll get rid of rust. And I think we have it in inventory already. Yeah. Thankfully, any kind of oil works in these adventure games, so let's use our oil. Alright. Let's see, we got tongs, a fork, a butcher knife, a serrated, double-edged serrated knife, and a regular knife. Let's go with these tongs. Yeah. Bump. And we'll just take the knife. Again, it is entirely possible to muck up your inventory with useless items, or at least useless items for this phase of the game with no real way of getting rid of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the tongs on this key here. And that thing still looks creepy as heck. Let's, Well, this is a haunted house, Octavia. Do you really expect it to be clean? Jeez. And so this looks like it should go with that, because the key looks like it has a book on it too. Oh, it opens. Alright, cool. Whispers that haunt your thoughts, falls silent. Oh, of course. This would look good to her. It's a very classy looking room with a nice chair, some... What is that? Classical tunes playing in the background. And of course a bookcase to read. It seems Tabi has caught sight of this guy. A somewhat advanced looking piece of equipment in an old rundown looking house. I was really going to be expecting a gramophone, but this will do, I suppose. Most likely. So let's go and see what's written on the tape. Red text blaming someone for something that may or may not be that zebra's fault. Zebra being Zakura, I guess. This must be the bad guy. Of course it's zebra writing. Sakura lives in the middle of the woods. Don't think she really expected anybody to read some of her scrolls. Uh-oh. Alright, so sour note. That's gotta be one of the ponies from the picture. So what this recorder is our actual save point that we can come back to and save. Of course, it's going to be saved this second. Because why not? Yep. Alright, so let's see what else we got going around here. And look at that, one of the books has an angry face on their spine. So let's look at this guy. Okay, now Octavia's just messing with us. Yeah, the narrator's trying to have fun with this. But we do need this scroll, so we'll take it with us. I mean, it wouldn't put it there and make it so texty if it wasn't necessary, right? Oh cool, it's got recipes on it. And it's for a potion. I wonder what we can make with this. Yep, that's exactly what it's there for. And it seems like it's very limited. Well, that's no fun. I guess if we have important items that we need to drop off, we can. See, we got like beakers. And what is this? Oh, a book of matches. Nice, nice. There's anything over here? Oh, we can? Oh, darn it. Fine. Well, we got what should work as a bowler hat. Here we are. Well, at least now it can't be stylish, though. sort of. Alright, so... just need a knife, right? Yeah. Oh, and it just so happens we happen to have one on hand. Alright. Now, before we can do anything else with that, we kind of need to take care of this. So there should have been 3 magic words you saw in the rooms we had access to right now. The first word being Magica, second being Aqua, and the third being Felurapa. Whoosh. And just like that, we get magic boiling water. Yeah, because everybody knows only a unicorn can deal with magic. Looks like Octavia here is what's classified as an earth pony. Can neither do magic nor fly, just a regular pony. And there it is. I knew that scroll was important. Let's take a look at it. On the table, of course. Fire and fire on my blood. Oh man, this sounds ominous. Awesome. I wonder what we can blow up with this if we use it. Okay, so the top paragraph talks about something, probably the chili peppers we have. The second paragraph talks about, I'm going to assume, be the oil that we've required to even get this far. And this third one. Third one could be confusing, right? Soldiers lying flat, wooden shirt and crimson hat. Well, there's only one thing we've seen in this game so far that looks anything like that, right? That, of course, being the matches we picked up over by the beakers. Now, we know we're dealing with a spell, and before we can mix anything into this spell, we of course need to activate said spell. Alright, so this one is, was it Sun's Kiss? And the music suddenly changes. Now, we're in potion making mode. Alright, so first things first, we gotta deal with our matches, right? Now, they're supposed to be equal in length. And by that, it's gotta be equal red and equal wood. So if we cut at the lower end of the stick, there'd be more wood than red. And that would kind of screw us over. Alright, so here's our next step. Now we just got to put in our chili peppers, which we picked up from the kitchen. Yeah, now we got seeds. And that's all we have to do with this little area for now. So, what's our next step? That's right. It's to go to the pot. So let's start things off by putting our oil in. Now it's saying more than 2, but less than 4, right? So that means we gotta do 3. Then we're gonna drop in our match heads. So far, so good. All that's left now is the chili seeds. Or, I'm sorry, pepper seeds. Thanks for the correction, Octavia. Appreciate it. Alright, so now all that's left is to incant the magic words. Soul Ignitus, burn away. Whoosh. All thanks to the completion song. This game really isn't half bad at all. I kind of like it. Yeah, what do we have for that? Oh, I think I saw where that was before. A beaker. Yeah, perfect. This should do it. Alright, we got liquid fire. Yeah. I wonder if it gives off a little heat. Kind of curious there. Alright. And of course it looks like the magic cauldron is ready for another recipe, and if that number of scrolls is any occasion from the scroll chest, we're gonna be here for a bit. Alright, so we could use it on the spider, or I think I have a better thing to use it on. Because there's one thing we know is made of wood, and it's this guy. There we go, perfect. Yeah, we can't do anything in this house with that guy around it. We got something that wood is weak against. And that's fire. So, we resolved ourselves to take care of our Timberwolf problem. I guess it's time we dealt with this. Right, Timberwolf, we're ready for you. Let's go. Come on. There we go. And toss it. And so, the timberwood burns away. But not before the sprinkler kicks in, though. Yeah, it was good. Look, Octavia, to be fair, you killed because it would have killed you. If you didn't kill it first, of course. And that it was, of course, it also saved Vinyl, who's stuck in the basement right now. No, what is the difference? Alright, I agree with you there. And I agree with you there too. Lest we make a bad choice and put bullcrap in our inventory that we don't need to. Meanwhile, deep underground. Oh, there's the Bat Pony. And there's a Mailman Pony. All he's wearing is a hat. Or, sorry, the Milk Delivery Pony. And the Beekeeper Pony. Now look, the crazy guy in the background was there too. And I can't wait to get voice acting here for these parts. And I'm actually kind of wondering, because you can see the dumbwaiter right there, and it looks like it should be functional. Uh-oh. This, I believe, is our villain. The red text, just like from the recorder, tells us so. What cannot be stopped, huh? Yeah, what is? Oh. Well, that's right, because our villain here is an Earth Pony, just like we are right now. Him, huh? Is there like a third, or more or less a second pony running around this place that we haven't actually seen yet? Because well, she certainly couldn't as heck be talking about Octavia, since Octavia is a female, just like Vinyl Scratch is. I think there was a male pony down in the dungeon, but that's the one all the way in the back. It's in a fetal position. Yeah, I guess it is. So see you next time. For sure. Not the fake one like the other one has in that save spot there. um, so right after this, I'm going to stop here and I'm going to show you the deaths that you can experience so far, or at least that I have experienced so far while playing this game. I hope you guys enjoyed what little I've shown in the game so far, and we'll catch you next time as we progress further into the house. I'll see you later.
That did nothing.